In today's video, we're going to go over some of our SEO results from our Towen campaign and seeing what things need to be done to tweak it to further enhance the rankings. Let's jump into it. All right, guys, thanks for joining me in this video. So today we're going to go over the Jeff's Towen campaigns, and we started a lot of them in November of last year, 2023, but also we started one a little bit before that. As you can see, we started this one I'll pull up that data right here. All right, we started this one in end of July. So in July of 2023, it was on page 2. So this was the rankings in July on Jeff's Toe in Corpus Christi. So over the course of 6 months, we got top 3 rankings, top 4, top 5. Pretty much all the keywords are in the top 5. And also what I like to do is I like to check it in Uber Suggest as well, just to give me to see what other types of keywords came up out of this. So if you go into there and we put in the URL, it's going to show us like additional keywords that are coming up. As you can see the graph, since we started around July over here to now, it's estimating it that we got a lot more increase in traffic, which we definitely did. This is all the keywords that it's currently ranking for. As you can see, we're going to just sort that right here by position. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost 20 keywords are in the top 5. So that's really good. So after something like this happens and we get really good success, we like to look at additional keywords that are, not on the first page now. Now we're going to work on additional keywords here. But also, let's take a look at some of the other campaigns that we were running, in particular Boise. So we started Jeff's Towen campaign for Boise, I'll give you the date, in November of 2023. And we had a little bit success. It went from page 4 and page 3 to mostly page 2 right now. I'm going to run this in the traffic estimator as well, just to see. So we're going to put this up here and I'm going to run it here just to see what other types of keywords, because sometimes when you're working on a keyword, other keywords spawn off. They're like spawns. It's kind of cool. All right, so we do have some top page 1. We only have 2: roadside assistance Boise and tow truck Boise. The rest are primarily page 2, page 3 still. So this one needs a little bit more work. So after this, we're going to jump now into the website and I'm going to show you some tweaks that we're going to make to further enhance it to get those top 3 positions. So let's jump right in right now. Alrighty, so now this is the WordPress dashboard for the Jeff's Toe in Boise site. So I'm just going to go on an overview and see if we got these keywords. Maybe we need to write some more text or, position the text better. I'm going to check the SEO tags as well. Maybe we could optimize it, a little bit further. So we're going to jump right here and edit the front page. All right, so now the first thing I'm going to look at is this right here. So over here, I'm going to definitely change this out to something better. All right, so for the SEO title of the home page, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to put in the I'm going to put in the first keyword that we're trying to rank for, the primary. Sometimes I can't get the words out. It'll happen to you one day, I promise. Okay. All right, so let's look at this. Let's look over here to see what position and how much search volume these keywords get. So we're gonna sort by position where it is now. Tow truck Boise is 260 searches a month. Boise Towing is 590, so that's a little bit better. So Towing Boise, Idaho versus Boise towing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the SEO title. I'm going to leave in the phone number. I'm going to put towing Boise, Idaho. And put a little pipe in there. Most reliable. See, most reliable is not a good keyword to put. It maybe over here it is. You don't have to have that as the main focal point. We're going to see what else. Boise towing. We got that combo. Tow company Boise. So we could do that. Tow company maybe in Boise. Like that. The phone number is here, so that's not a biggie. Tow truck companies, tow service, tow company. How much space do I have left? Do I have enough? 24-hour. I don't have enough for that. No biggie. I could put it over here. So over here, I'm going to put the keyword service, which we have. We don't need that combo. I'm going to put Idaho in here because that's one of the main focal point keywords. For the most reliable 24-hour emergency towing service and special towing company in Boise, call now. All right, we kind of got to shorten this up a little bit more. We could change this to this. All right, so now we're good. We're green. Towin, Boise, Idaho. So I'm going to make the focal keyword Towin, Boise, Idaho. All right. All right. So we got a smiley face now. So we're going to update that. So that's updated, but now keep in mind, but I didn't write this. I didn't design this website. I didn't write this website out. We're going to look in the readability. It's going to tell us what we need to do, some recommendations. So we got to make more subheadings, it looks like, and the sentences are a little too long, it looks like. Not a big deal. I mean, I don't think we need it to do that. Let's see. So we're going to go to the homepage now, and we're just going to look over some stuff. I want to see what tags these are. All right, it doesn't give you, which I don't like this about this. So this looks like it was designed a very long time ago, this website. All right, so this is the H1 tag. So tow and service and roadside assistance in Boise. Okay, so we want to update this to, let's see what I put, tow in Boise, Idaho. Tow in Boise, Idaho. Okay. We're going to try that, see how that looks. All right. It's got a video. We specialize. Let's see what this is. Hopefully this is an H2. No, it's a H1. Wow. Okay. So that's an issue. It's got multiple H1 tags. So we're going to change these real quick into H2s. I don't know why they did this. That's kind of crazy. So you're supposed to make these H2s. You're only supposed to have one H1. And then you're supposed to have H2s and H3s after that. But again, this website was built a long time ago. It's missing a title tag here. So we're going to add the title tag here, 24-hour emergency towing Boise. And then all we need to do is select that. And then we're going to make this a H3. And we're going to save that. We're going to check this one now. Same thing. It's a H1. Wow. Make this one an H3. Save it. It's missing some titles here now. Okay. That could be a good one to use. What's this one say? For blah 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 blah. It looks like it's kind of like support. I don't know what to put here. I'm just going to put that. It's definitely going to look better than what it is. Again, same thing here. We're going to change that to, we got to start making H4s now. All right, that was the last of it. We're going to put a tag here too, it looks like, is the only number you need to know. All right, we're going to change this up right now. We're going to put that as a H4 tag, and we're going to save it. All right, the readability needs improvement, but that's not a bad thing. Sometimes like it doesn't matter. More importantly, it's the SEO part. Well, let's take a look at the homepage now and see how that looks. Let me X this. Okay. Hopefully I didn't butcher it up. No, it looks pretty good. There's the tags, the phone number stayed in. I'm just going to check. I got to view the source. I'm going to check if there's any other H1 tags, because if there's multiple H1, which looks like there is, it could be a problem. So I'm going to go back and fix that after, because that's going to take a little bit longer. So now we got the homepage, beefed up a little bit better. We should try to optimize it into the content. So tow and service. So right here, we're going to go in and we're going to rewrite this. We're going to rewrite this a little better. All right, I'm gonna. All right, so I'm basically telling my chat GPT over here, I'm going to pull this over. I'm saying rewrite this and focus on the keywords and sound as human as possible, follow EEAT standards. And I also like to put act as an SEO copywriter and sound as human as possible. So I like to change this up a little bit, because with ChatGPT it helps, and it helps rank, believe it or not. And we could change some of this writing out and make it really good. So I'm going to just do the same for a couple of these on the homepage. I got to remember to keep this link. I'm going to paste this at the bottom. So what's good about ChatGPT now, you could just put this in and say, now do this for this one. So I'm going to pop this over here, heavy duty trucks. So, oh, he posted a wiki link. Okay. I thought it might have been a service page. All right, so we're going to put the link right here, heavy duty trucks. What's good about this is you could hit Control V and it paste it right there back. We're going to do this one right now. Same thing. It's got an image in there, but we're going to bypass that. And then, so yeah, I'm almost done with this homepage doing this content. And once this is done, we're going to give it another week to 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks. It depends. I just noticed something at JBT. So at JBT, so again, I didn't write this site. Jeff's Boise Towing. I guess that's what it stands for. Okay. Jeff's a really cool guy, by the way. Shout out to Jeff. All right. Got this done. We're going to do the RV next. We're going to leave that. Make sure this is a H2. Okay. So sometimes it helps to redo the content because if you got content, you don't know who wrote it. You don't know if it's been sitting there too long. What definitely wasn't optimized, as you can tell, and the readability was very low. So we're going to just fix all this. And hopefully after all of this, the SEO tool is going to give me a good score. We're going to see what happens. It's just taking a little bit long to write this one. There's also, we should also tell it to kind of keep it the same length. This way it doesn't throw anything off. So that's another thing we could put in the ChatGPT. Like as you write it, you could say, now do this for this, rewrite it, blah, 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 but also try to keep it the same length. You could use that as like a command. Works pretty good. Okay. I'm using ChatGPT 4, by the way. It's a little bit more higher quality. And again, I'm just copy pasting this. Like I'm not even looking at it because I trust it. So basically, all I'm doing is I'm going into ChatGPT, now do the same for, and I paste the text. So when I paste the text, I go, now do the same for this text, and then boom, it does it. So it knows my command already from the primary command that I put in, and it just follows that. So you don't have to keep writing the same thing, like do this, follow EEAT standards, act like an SEO copywriter. You don't have to do that for the following ones because I already wrote up here when I did the command. Now do the same for, and it just cuts the time out of that pretty good. So we're gonna keep. Oops, I hit copy instead of paste. No biggie. I gotta go back. All right, we're gonna swap this out. I think I'm almost done with this. I got a couple more. Okay, I got 3 more paragraphs. All right, almost done with this. So I'm gonna work really fast right now. Okay, almost done. All right, so we're gonna swap this part out now. Save it. Always, it's good to update it as you go. Okay. We're going to change the bottom, the last 2, I believe, right here. Where is it? Here. Yeah, here. Okay. We got to just change this now. So ChatGPT writes it a little bit slower, as you can see, but it writes it better. I feel like somebody's actually writing it because sometimes it writes it as it goes, and it just takes it looks like exactly like the person typing it. And then it goes fast, and then you could tell, like, okay, it's going fast. All right, so we're going to swap this out, and we got one more after this. Save it. Always remember to save it and then update it. Hopefully I'm not wasting my credits out. Oh, so check this out. So I put this in, and now it's asking me which one do I like better. So let's see if I want to make ChatGPT better. So let's do a test and see which one we like better. There may be a dire need for those involved. It becomes crucial to exit the vehicle, avoid further harm or potential life-threatening scenarios, potential fatality, and such decision is critical. I mean that this looks the same to me. I don't know. I'm gonna pick that one. All right, I'm gonna pop this in here. Boom, save. We're gonna do this one too. What? Because why not? So look what I did here. I did. Now do the same for the following and keep it about the same length. So this was a small piece of text, as you can see right here. So I didn't want to make it super big. So in that instance, I did that. So that's that. Let's see if it's the same length. No, it's not, but okay, it's roughly the same. Sometimes it gives you a big paragraph. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to update this, and we're going to see if it did anything. So readability still needs improvement, but I think that's just because of the sentence length, which isn't a big deal. Passive voice 15. So I would leave this. I'm okay with this. There's just 3 issues, but it's not crucial. It's just like some of the sentences are just a little bit too long, as you can see right here. But I'm not going to go too far into that because there's no need. It's going to be okay. All right, so the homepage is done. We're going to go back into the SEO program now. I'm going to make this bigger. Now we're just going to check some certain things out. We're going to make sure that it's filled out when they put it in. We're going to make sure that everything is filled out. Sometimes it needs to be updated. So Boise towing. So usually with 2 words, it's a little bit complicated. So here's what we want to do now in the SEO part of it, in the SEO platform. Let me just pull this up. Wrong one. All right. So this is towing, Boise towing. So we're gonna fill this stuff out right now. And this is part of the SEO platform that we have. So this further enhances it. It enhances the keywords and things of that nature. So what we're going to do now is we're going to link out the URL, and then we're going to put in some content over there. So we could paste some of the content in here, and then we're going to do another one over here. So we're going to differentiate it, and we're going to save the changes. So now you could see that it went to blue. So it's never going to give you green here for a 2-word phrase because it's just competitive to begin with. But as we do these, it's going to help. It's going to turn them into green, as I'm going to show you. So tow company Boise, we're going to put some stuff here. We're going to copy that, put that there, add a period, and then we're going to pick something else here. And then we're going to link it out. I like to switch up the URLs for this just so it gives it a little bit, different. It's not good to always link to the home page. You want to, differentiate the links. Okay. So we got that one. We're going to do this one next. So some of these we just have to shorten. For this one, there's not many pages that I could put, so I'm going to go back to the home page. I'm going to put the home page on this one. Okay. Oh, it didn't turn green. Let's see why. Got to put some more text there. Okay. All right, that one's good. Let's do this one next. Again, this website was built very long ago. All right, we got one more. I'm going to keep the same URL there. And then we're going to put it in. We're going to use this one again. And then one more. Okay. All right, we're going to save it. Everything should be good there. So this is the SEO platform, 5 keywords. It's going to update within 24 hours, and then it's going to print out a report again by, let's see when it's due. It tells you when it's due over here. So February 6th, it's going to send out another report. Hopefully we made some momentum. So we got about 8 days. So that should be a good enough time. So I'm going to make a follow-up video in 8 days if something happened. If not, probably give it 2 or 3 weeks, but we're going to see. Also, we're going to make sure that we got everything filled out here for the citations. So over here, we want to go to Citation Builder and make sure this is filled out. So see how it's not filled out? So this is probably one of the reasons why that it's not ranking as well as the other ones, because this wasn't filled out all the way. So we're going to have to find, I don't know if he put an address here. That's probably why it wasn't filled out, because when we made it, they didn't have an address. We're just going to put in this right here. We're going to put in info, the email. And then we're going to put in all right. All right, so now that's filled out. So it's very important to fill out all this information, because when the links go out, they're going to have all that information on them. So as you can see, like, let's see like the people that are linking to us now. So there's 20 people linking to us, and we're going to see how it looks. It probably didn't update to the right version yet, because it's going to take some time to, after we make changes, it usually takes about, probably takes about a day to kick in. So as you can see right here, here we go. So that's our backlink on one of these websites. Again, with this SEO dashboard, you get about 20 different ones rotating good and rotating every month, and it gives you better ones as you stay on the platform. So that's how your SEO increases month to month, like it did for this campaign right here. As you can see, we got top 3 rankings within a month for this one. For Corpus Christi, it did pretty well. Again, some of them do better than others, and the more you put into it, the more it's going to show. The more you're going to get better rankings. You just got to fill it out more. So as you can see here, that one, we got more up in here. As you can see, I'm going to put in Fresno. So let's take a look at Fresno next. As you can see, it's almost in the top 5. And when we started, it was a little bit. It was in 6 and 7. So we went up 1 position. So this is probably one I'll work on next. Let's look at Henderson. Henderson's getting top page 1. Where was it when we started? So it was page 2 and page 7. So that's pretty good. That was a pretty good increase. Let's look at, did I do Tucson yet? Okay, look at Tucson coming along. Wow. So again, when we first started, it was page 2 and page 3. Now it's every keyword's on page 1. So as you can see, this platform really helped your SEO, and it's very good to have somebody that's familiar with your industry when hiring an SEO consultant. I'm going to make a follow-up video in maybe 2 weeks on the update from this campaign, and then I'm going to work on the others as well to give you a better update. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.